from. It's a Facebook post, and someone's just going on there like accusing people of having done it. And it's such bullshit because, you know, you don't know, and so why would you cast aspersions on someone? Crap, something just happened. Did I crash? I crashed. Crap. I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again. Can you see me? Come on. Guess who's back? 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 Do 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 do. I'm back. Guess who's back? So this was Moonsugar's house that we saw the other day. Moonsugar's the one who got that one of the honorable mentions or the runners-up or something. And I remember thinking that I loved this so much. Let me mail Moonsugar and see if they'll allow me to visit their whatever the home it is so that I can prove to these assholes it's on live. Ass hats. Thank you. It makes me just want to hurt people in the face. Alright. Nitagar from the UK. Doesn't say where they did it. But I think that one is Daggerfall, actually. People are tools. Saying, like... I need to stop being so angry. And Lolothan. And then he said that the items that they used in it were not available on on live at that point. Maybe that's true for console, but they were available. I don't know if anything used. I mean, come on. If they put up something that wasn't available on live, you don't think that the people who were picking it apart wouldn't have found it? They would have found it. Alright, so this is Lolothan's. I hope it's his vampire so that I can just shove it up someone's ass with a stick sideways. Lolothan! Yay! Look! There it is. They can kiss my ass. It's right there on live. And now I have it on stream. And you can all kiss my ass. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Nirel. Nirel? I heard that song yesterday and now it's like stuck in my head. Now this looks like a job for me. Kind of is a job for me. My husband said to me, he's like, Karen, you hate injustice so much. It drives you nuts when people are unfair to one another. And I'm like, yeah, it does. It really does. It really makes me kind of crazy when people are wrongly accused of things. It drives me batshit. No, agreed. Also, I'm not sure that they actually said, did they say that was not allowed? Because they didn't address reshaders, and they didn't address, reshaders, and what was the other one they didn't address? Yeah. Oh, look! Here, this one's on live as well. Asshats. Shocking. Shocking, I know. Obviously, we've been to research this before. So that leaves 2 of the vampire ones I haven't been to in person yet. But Moonsugar I know, and Nitagar I don't. So I don't know. But that one didn't use anything expensive in it. So I'm not really sure what they're talking about. But here's this one. So let's take a look at it up close and enjoy it. So old mistveil. It's not even full. 289 items. That's all they used. This is gorgeous for 289 items. I gotta wonder if they used EHT to make this perfectly round, gorgeous top. Phenomena. Sorry. I've had just this hate of injustice lately. Oh, I can tell you where they stood for their picture. Somebody uses, what's it called? Magic carpet. Words are hard. So my dad turned 75 yesterday, so I called him. And we were on the phone together for a while, and I said, you know, I think I need to get a cognitive test. Oh, that's what she buried in there. Okay, now I get it. That's what Wednesday morning buried in the water. That makes sense now. Really clever idea, this is. And I'm so impressed with it. What a fantastic job, Neryl. And congrats on your win. You deserved it. And thanks for leaving it open so that people can shove it up their butts. Because they're shitty people. It's a shitty thing to do. Look, they even put stuff in the cubbies. I'm so pleased. Everyone knows I love that. Beautiful. Okay, next. Okay, so the other one I was asked to see was Palimpsest's Forsaken. It is not an entry, but we're going to do another entry after that. Also, Palimpsest has another one coming out shortly, but it does not want me to give you a preview of it yet, because he's not done. But this should be exciting, because usually they do, like, big ships, but I don't think this one is a ship this time. Which is interesting. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to go to bat for all of them and beat everybody up. Oh, wow. Palimpsest. Holy crap. Oh, I don't have my light on this character. I guess the mood lighting is right, but it's always annoying to me when I want to use mine. Oh, I get so silly. I say the dumbest things. I trash talk with silly words like you stupid nose or dick face or butthead or something. I'm like a 3-year-old. Lovely windows. And we've got display case windows too, which are nice. Do we have a ship? I keep looking around for a ship because I just keep waiting for him to have a ship somewhere, because that's what he's like. Ooh, nice oven. What's that called? the heat grabber. Hood. Hood. It's a hood. Thank you. Brains. Not much there. Oh, pretty. So they sunk in a piece of metal into the table in order to like kind of cobble it up. I've never actually seen anyone do this kind of a cobble. I like it. I especially like the little, I think the pipes, the pipe ends add a little something that make it look more complete than just sticking a piece of metal in the middle, you know? That's creative. With the wood. I'm a terrible person. I really am. I come up with, when I get mad, I'm like, I get silly, stupid mad. Oh, all the stuff in the cubbies. Yay! I probably would. I try to use silly ones because I don't want to really think like a bad person. I don't really want to have this, you know, mental ugliness. Yes, display cases for windows, and I actually really like just the plank work that they've done up here too. Yes, I almost didn't notice it. I just get angry and just like using, yeah, they did do the piping all the way through the heat piping. That's actually really cool. I don't know if this is the whole structure, but they've still got a couple of slots left. That's awesome. I like that. So is this supposed to be wine? Or is this a water jug? It must be wine. And that must be an oven or an oven for to heat up the wine barrel. I'm not good at this machine stuff, but it seems very machinery to me-y. And this must be crushing the grapes over here. Although they haven't crushed many grapes in a while with those spider webs all over it. Huh. Wonder if something else is going on. Perhaps they are not grapes at all. More machinery. We've got, oh, this is the second wood factory thinger that we've seen. Swankery had one too. What do you call this? You call it cave dick. Look at that little detail right there. Those are tiny little pieces. They're awesome. Sawmill. Sawmill? I think sawmill is what I was looking for. Oh, they're using apples, not grapes. So that makes more sense. That's like it puts it down inside. Concave dick. That's fantastic. I need to start using that one. You know, I'm not sure if a convex dick would be much better if it was like, you know, fully convex and not just the way it's naturally convex. Nerdy insults for the win. This is great, Palimpsest. Thank you so much for letting me see it. It's the first vineyard I think I've seen in a while that didn't have some sort of sinister thing going on in the background. So this is another ZOS entry. This is by HOTLC, and it's their Autumn's Gate, if I spelled it right. HOTLC? There it is. Sawmill. Yeah, that's the word. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass! I'm gonna forget the time if I'm not careful. Got an hour till I have to drop you off at J-Hearts. Now this looks like a job for me. Is anybody? Sorry. Stuck in my head. So this is Ithalysis? Ithalysis. This. I've got lots and lots of words here. Oh, look at the puppers. And this is clearly Nordic. This would not be an entry for vampire, although there's some slightly sinister stuff here. But I think we're leaning more werewolf than we are vampire. I feel like this was perhaps a passion project that they did on their own for themselves and then submitted it. You know, like, I think Swankery did it mainly for herself too, because it was more about producing it for something that she wanted to produce it than for the contest so much. This is really, ooh, how pretty. I've never seen a, what would you think that is? Is that a bathtub? It's so tiny. Do you think it's a, I don't know, the Middle Ages at your ass. Or is it a sink? Or what is it? I mean, it's got a washing bucket next to it, so maybe you fill it, you fill the bucket and then wash yourself. I'm not sure if it's a closed one or not. Oh, clever idea with the wolf, with the torch in its mouth. Those torches are hard to get, by the way. They're not, if you ever see them for cheap, buy them. They're rare. We've got woofs on the wall. This is very Nordic looking, decorating the pole. But you know, I would get up in the middle of the night and I'd just smack right into it because I'm a dumbass. Somebody's chopping up a bird. I would not want a chicken in my house. I would put the chicken outside and say, sorry chicken, you make too much noise. It would wake me up. Interesting usage of the tents, the Bosmer tents. They only used one side. I don't know where the other side went, but that's pretty interesting. I wonder where they took the picture from. You know, maybe from here. I guess that would be a decent view if you could get the stick out of your way. Like if you use magic carpet or something, you got up a little bit so that you didn't get the stick in your way, it'd probably be a really nice view. Because the blue is carried over on the wolf and you've got ivy in the background. So these were the two I had to visit, but we're gonna go look at, let's see if anyone has any open houses of Nord. Stop it. Nordic open houses or vamp open houses. And if not, we'll just look at open houses I haven't seen before. So, wow, there's a lot. I haven't been on in a long time. What's small? Nothing. Oh my god, everything's huge. All right, let's go to Walking Spanish's Thieves Oasis. Everything's huge. You know, it's funny. Dude who was challenging me and telling me I was wrong and not admitting what was in front of my face about the people using the PTS server, when I said, which one would you like to see me touring on stream? He hasn't answered now. He was like going back and forth with me. We're like 1 for 1, and now that I called him on it, he's backing down. Jackass. Look at how colorful this is. Like right off the bat when you first walk in. So colorful. It might be partially this this light string, which I'm a big fan of. No effects. 700 out of 700. So we've got a lot of detail here. So somebody selling all the things. Traditional kind of shopping area. I see they sunk down the cakes. You can do that if you think the cakes are too excessive by themselves. You can always sink them down. See, this is where chicken belongs. Or in my soup. Oh, that's gorgeous. I wonder if this was Walking Spanish's flower entry and they just brought it over, because I know someone else did a cart. I did a cart, and I thought they may have done one too. I'm not sure. Closed off the house, that's fine. House ain't all that great. I wouldn't use the house if I owned this property. Now I'm worried all the time that I crashed. You know, because I crashed before. Annoying. I'm just checking to make sure that it's not broken like it was. Sorry. Making sure everything's okay because I'm like a little bit bothered by it. Do you? I can't even think about it at this point. All right. Part 1. Public. Up you go. Okay. That's done. Cool. Beautiful. Now that's a different easel than I've seen before. I have seen people use this part, this achievement part, as an easel, but I've never seen them use that as the water thinger. Or those as paints. So that's really well done. How is that not an effect? I thought they only... Oh, that's part of the outfit station. I'm a dumbass. Oh, nifty. The lights inside of the bird cages. What a great idea. I'm totally stealing that idea. Right? Let's all steal it. Random details like that are great. I don't have any ideas. How do you guys have all your ideas? And I don't. I'm done. My brain is like kaput. I can't think of any more ideas. Oh, pretty. That's different. Look what they did. They took that throne. That's, I think, the Redguard throne. Or Yukuden throne. And put it sideways as a backsplash. That's incredible. Now, I would not have thought to do that. I'm not sure what these are. What are these? They're oddly angled. Must be the edge of some sort of chest or something. Not sure. And then we've got, this is the bottom of a Merkmeyer candle. Oh, wow. That's like the best pizza I've ever seen. Easy. Hands down. Best pizza I've seen. Walking Spanish. That's great. Also, look what they did. They took a radish and stuck it through the bottom so that it looks like you're mushing up herbs or like basil or something. And then they put the leaves on it like that. Those are probably grape leaves to make it look like they put basil. I can speak. Really, I can. It would have been cool if they were able to put the mushrooms through. Then you could have a mushroom pizza. That's really neat. Oh, then you better not watch me too much because it's going to start, like, really getting to you. I think those are potatoes. I think they're cooking me's. I'm pretty sure those are me. A potato. And then this looks like raw meat. They're using the balls as raw meat. They might be. Oh, yeah, that portion is. I just didn't know about that part. And then they put the plate underneath so you just see the hot dogs. Really smart. Clever. I love it. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a range. This is on top of one of those Hughes Bane thingies. What is that's so cool. Yeah, the regatta. Oh, you mean that's part of the throne still? Okay. There's so many great ideas in here. This is fantastic. And look at the maker, coffee maker, or the latte maker. Using this, it makes it, you could look like it's pouring. That is so clever. And now this is the second microwave now that I've ever seen. The first one was yesterday or the day before. I don't know who thought of it first, but it's a great idea. That's just a clockwork chest, and that's obviously a pottery wheel. Goes kind of fast though for a microwave. A little modern, I'll say, but it's still nifty. Some people care about modern and some don't. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm in love with this. That's fantastic. What is the white thing? I know what that is. That's an antiquity. And those are pieces of meat. But what is this big white thing? Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I wish Walking Spanish was here. Is that a back of a mirror? What is it? It may be the bottom of a statue. I can't tell what it is, but I think it's the bottom of something. Not sure what though. Yeah, everything's done so precisely and well. Definitely. And here's the big eating room. This could have been an entry. It looks like it could have been. Walking Spanish is so talented. If you ever see the piano has been drinking, that's who Walking Spanish is. So you'll see them a lot in J-Heart's channel, but they use a different name on that. Okay, this is closed off. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely giving me a great deal of joy to look at this stuff. That's what I'm thinking. I just don't know which one. It's got to be the bottom of something. Your guess is as good as mine at this point. I think that's the only open door, which would make sense because that was a ton of detail. Oh no, there's another open door. Holy crap. How? No, it's the same one. Okay, cool. Little details even over here where nothing's open, you know. Are you sure it's that? You sure it's not the center of the other one that from Malabator? Because that's, it looks very similar, but maybe you're right. I assumed it was the circle from Malabator, but you're right. It could have been the Merkmeyer one. The Merkmeyer thingy. And I think that's everything. Everything else looks closed. Yeah. So beautiful. Really liked it. Thank you. Excellent. And then we've got... Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. We did a Forsaken. He did, and you won, silly face. How did you not? Morosis. Wait, I don't get it. You won. In fact, I want to point something out, Bayushi. You won for the harder category. It's easier to be creative and different than it is to be able to do something elegant and cobbly and beautiful and stand out. Because there's so many people who can do elegant and beautiful and cobbly well, that you had a harder competition than someone who just went into it saying, like me, I'm going to do something that no one else is doing. Yours took a lot of skill and was the harder thing to do, I think. So don't put yourself down. I think he's finally beginning to see your talent. Maybe it just took doing something a little less ornate for him to finally get it, you know? You were doing something more traditional, a house, rather than, you know, a flying simulator. Which most of us, I loaded that up yesterday and showed my husband. I was like, guys, you got to see her fly. Because my husband was asking me, he's like, animations, like, I wish your train wasn't so choppy. He's like, I wish I could see it smoother. And I said, oh, that's because I suck. That's not because of the animating. That's just because I suck. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, let me show you it done right. And I loaded up your flight simulator. Well, you have to ask him. You have to ask him, or he won't go to your house. He doesn't go to randos. Oh God, I totally want to angle this in such a way that it's DeBella's butt. Oh my God, I totally gotta do this. I totally gotta do this somehow. How can I do this? I gotta do this so that it looks like it's, I can't. I totally want to make that coming out of her butt. I can't do it. Damn it. I don't want to make the fire come out of her butt. I'm 12. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I know. And I showed it to him and I told him it took like probably thousands of animations right in there. And, or at least hundreds. And he looked at me and goes, wow, I guess that answers my question. Yeah, I suck at this. I'm still new at it. And it was a train. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, he won't go. He won't go unless you ask him. He's not like me. I'm the one who barges in uninvited because I'm unacceptable. Yeah, he totally needs to be invited. He won't go otherwise. And in fact, he always has too many. He very rarely has enough. Because a lot of the people who do the do decorations, well, he's not going to remember that. You got to ask him for a specific house. Because he's some of the people like Devil Doggett who do, yes, fiery farts. Devil Doggett does commissions, and there's some other people who do commissions, but she's the one I can think of off the top of my head, that every house they do for a commission they'll show if the owner will let them. So a lot of times he has a lot of houses because there's some builders out there who churn out a lot. And I mean that in a non-negative way. I just mean it that they are able to. I mean, I can't. I don't know how they do it. I couldn't imagine being responsible for making something that someone else loves. What if they hate it? What if they don't like it? Ah, you didn't let me in. You suck. Cry. All right. We did a dagger fall. No, we didn't. Did we? Not sure. Proudspire. I don't want to do this without Aya here. We'll do all the Lunar Champion. Arum. A wild Malvagor appeared on my server. Yay! Come on, load your boat. Ooh. So, Aram 500, who I don't know. That's interesting. Do you think it's a cobble if it only uses 2 items? That's what I've been trying to figure out. How many items do you need in something to be a cobble? Because this is just a combination of the Telvanni candles and the Antiquity Falinesti. But to me, I'd call this a cobble because it's a clever use, a combination of 2 items. But you never can. I never really know what to say about that. Like, what is and what isn't. Oh, who was asking me about this showing as light? See that? Was it Maldarin? No light, no colors. It's because it's nighttime here. Wherever I am, it's nighttime. But then, like, you know, someone could cheat you. They could say, I'm not happy with it. I want my money back. Wow. I could see somebody trying to cheat me because I'm not as... Not everything I do is stunningly impressive, you know? Sometimes stuff I do is subtle. I don't know that I'd ever want someone else wanting to pay for it. Huh. Alright, let's see. It's a new cat. Fail boat. A whole boat of fail. Maybe that's a good word. I don't know. So 2 is enough, right? To be a cobble? Alright. If I'm not answering you right away, it's because apparently my stream is lagged. And I think you guys are getting it a lot later than what I'm saying. So I apologize. Okay, where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go down the river thingy water. What? Realize what? Look, we're all making up these words, you know? These cobbles and augments and whatever. They're all words we're making up. So we can use them to mean... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just depends on the time of day. That's all it is. They've confirmed that on the forums, I think. If I read that correctly. Pretty. Do I talk to whom beforehand? The people that... I've never actually done have a build for someone else, so... Yeah, but what if they don't like it? What if you did something and they don't like it? Or what if they're a jerk person, a trash person, and try to get something for free by telling you they didn't like it, even though they did? You know, there are trash people out there that do stuff like that. And unfortunately, I've met plenty of them. As a lawyer, unfortunately, I've met plenty of them where they complain about my work, even though it's perfectly makes them happy, but because they don't want to pay the price, you know? So they suck. And we punch them. I hope. I like the candles underneath the canopy here. And the little... going all the way down. Office. Yeah, but we're still running at least. Even if we're lagged, as long as we're still going, that's all that matters. You'll just have to wait a minute for my responses. Huh. Because it feels so empty without me. It's always weird, like, I never know what to use to build up here. Today, a contest. Today is a contest. So you get an answer faster. Well, fuck them. They can stream Oblivion. I don't care. That's not us. But I can call it if you want. I mean, if you want to watch that, you can.